bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
And welcome back to Bahamas Maritime Cadets program, still preparing young people with their skills to knowledge and also pursue lucrative careers. While the latest group of cadets are completing extensive training, were recognized at a special luncheon. Sabrina Brown was there.
Over the past 7 years, the Bahamas Maritime Cadet Corps has shaped the lives of countless young people on Grand Bahama. This year, 22 high school seniors will join them as they graduate from a program that has prepared them to pursue their various careers.
A few are going up to Holland College in Canada, where they'll receive additional training in the maritime industry. 2 of them have already been accepted to the State University of New York Maritime College. 1 is going in as a preliminary degree before he pursues maritime law, and the second one is going in to study ship management. 1 male, 1 female, by the way. The female is going to study management of the industry, and the male student will be pursuing maritime law. A number of them will be seeking employment in the industry locally.
Coordinator of the Grand Bahama program, Clayton Curtis, says the maritime industry has the potential to be the third pillar of the Bahamas economy. He believes a proactive approach should be taken in training young people for careers in the sector.
In Grand Bahama alone, we have the ship repair facilities, both at Bradford and the shipyard. The container port and the transshipment industry is one of the largest along the eastern seaboard of the United States. Of course, the cruise industry is vital to our tourism product. And as a consumer island, the regular cargo industry is important to us. And then you've got ship agency, and there's so many areas. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Guest speaker, Senior Education Officer Herbert Marshall, says the training offered by this program is critical.
Just last week I was in discussions with a group of persons who were doing business, and they were trying to figure out how to get produce from Abaco to Grand Bahama. And they have a vessel available to them, but no captain. So that underscores the need for persons to pursue careers in this field. The time is going to come, no doubt, when we're going to have regular transport between the islands, and so this program really gives them the fundamental to get that kind of thing started.
Cadets Rassaman McKinney and Jada Brown shared their experience in the program.
The knowledge that I learned from this program, I wish to carry this on to move further on in my life, extend my knowledge and the skills that I learned.
Wanting to become a marine pilot, they taught me the true qualities needed to succeed in the industry. Our many trips to Bradford Marine, Spitz's Stimulation Center, and the shipyard allowed me to gain invaluable experience and knowledge that I will always treasure.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Well, the West Grand Bahama District Council hosting a speech competition for the youth in the Western District. The contest featured several students, was held in honor of the late Dr. Miles Monroe. The Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama, the Honorable Obi Wilscombe, attended the event and commended the students on a job well done.
Country, the leaders of our nation, they're more, but these individuals with the courage, determination, have taken that giant step that's required of all of us, because I believe this, in our country we have great Bahamians, and we have Bahamians, if we join our forces, we can reduce the negatives and we can cause for positives. We can cause our nation to be what Lyndon Pidling said, what Hubert Ingram said, and what Perry Christie says.
Well, the first, second, and third place winners say that it was a wonderful experience.
It's kind of tedious because at first I didn't know exactly what to talk about in my speech, but I asked some of my friends to help me and to give me some pointers onto what to put in my speech, and through that way I came out on top.
This experience was a very wonderful experience. I learned how to prepare a speech much better than I've done over the past years.
I got a lot of mentoring from teachers, Miss Knowles and Connolly and Anderson and Miss Wright and all of those teachers, but especially Miss Knowles. She helped me well with the speech.
Well, the Walter Parker Primary School celebrating its group of employees who helped daily operations of that institution. As Megan Shepard tells us, well, the school says thank you in a special way.
The Walter Parker Primary School family coming together to thank those who often go unnoticed on the school's campus, the support staff. Principal Jacqueline Pinder says that the school has enjoyed many successes over the years, but none of it would have been possible without a complete team effort.
The support staff is that a group of persons who go unnoticed throughout the year. So we wanted to stop, pause, and say we thank you, we love you, and we appreciate you. Their job is a menial one that most people find very hard to do. So we want to say to them that in spite of everything, to be encouraged, to keep up the good work, and we wouldn't have the great Walter Parker without their help, support, and assistance.
Pinder says whether newcomers or long-serving employees, the support team have all become members of the Walter Parker family.
We have pulled out the red carpet for them today to honor them with poems and songs and drama and gifts and tokens of appreciation. Also, at the end of this, we will get time to celebrate and fellowship with them in a special way.
Pinder also thanking the Ministry of Education and the school's corporate sponsors who assist the students in their many accomplishments.
And of course, the items that the students very well did, they would not be possible without the hard work and dedication of our teachers. So we want to say thank you to our teachers and our partners. We had Stop and Shop, who actually gave us the entire gifts for our support staff. Without the partnership of our corporate sponsors, we could not do this.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
And now it's time to Ask the Doctor.
I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. CP from Freeport asks, can men get breast cancer too? Thanks for your great question, CP. And the answer is yes, men can develop breast cancer. Even though men do not have large breasts like women, they still have small amounts of breast tissue, very similar to girls before they go through puberty. And because of this, they can develop breast cancer. It usually occurs after age 60. Men are at a higher risk if they have breast cancer in a close female relative, history of radiation exposure of the chest, breast enlargement, taking estrogen, severe liver disease, or diseases or injury of the testicles. Because men rarely go through screening for breast cancer, unfortunately, they're usually diagnosed at a later stage than women. Men experience the same symptoms as women, such as a lump in the chest area or bleeding from the nipple. If you are male and detect a lump in your breast or experience any bleeding or discharge from your nipple, please see a doctor immediately. Do you have a question or just concerned about your health? Please drop it in my question box at the hospital or at any of our Grand Bahama community clinics. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And as a look at news, when we come back, we will turn our attention to sports.